Dawn, midsummer, the greenest of greens, probably August. A man and his dog walk along the road in Borrowdale, through Stonethwaite, and onwards towards Stonethwaite. Stonethwaite. So, I parked up near Castle Crag, near where I'll end my walk. I've just walked on down here with Lord Nelson to Stonethwaite, and the kind of start of this 15 or 16 mile hike, I think it is today altogether. So no prizes for guessing which Stuart Marshall route this is. If I'm beginning it in Stonethwaite, come on boy, the Stonethwaite Medley this is. So, and it was, last time I did it, one of my favourites of the Stuart Marshall routes that I did. It's a long one though, it's quite tricky this one, because it's all bogs up there. Well, a large portion of it is bogs once you get past Old Scarf. So there's 6 Wainwright fells on this walk. 6. Into that kind of thing. As I've already said in previous entries, I'm not ticking off Wainwrights. This is more about documenting the routes, the Stuart Marshall routes, Wainwrights in 36 walks. So I've just left the quaint little village of Stonethwaite behind. You know, it's barely a village, it's it's just a row of cottages really. But and a pub, very nice pub. So I'm just heading down to the base of our first Wainwright fell of the day, Eagle Crag, which is well, it is quite tricky actually, as some reviews will back me up on that. It's a bit tricky because it's steep and it's quite exposed in some places, but it is a lot of fun. It's not there's no scree or anything like that, so it's not too bad. I actually rather enjoyed it. Behave. This way. Oi! Said behave. So I've not been on a proper hike for a couple of months for a couple of reasons. First reason is I've had a kind of injury, bit of an injury. For a good month I couldn't even walk properly. So hiking was out of the question. So that's been a couple of months of getting over that. But also, the second reason is the weather. It's just been too hot as well. 37 degrees up here, unheard of. I mean, I don't even want to hike in 27 degrees. Never mind 37 degrees. There is Eagle Crag up there, centre of screen. You can see why people say it's dangerous. It looks very steep from here. It is steep, but the path zigzags all the way to the top on like terraces. I think you can actually stay here in this place, rent it. Not a bad place to stay, is it? Tilly's Barn. Yeah, tillysbarn.co.uk. So I'm just kind of coming into the Langstrath Valley proper, which is ironic really, because I'll be here again in exactly a month, coming the other way, opposite way, on the path over there actually, when I do a 3-day hike from Langdale to Ravenglass with a friend of mine, which is actually the Fjallraven Classic route. So that's the beginning of September. So we'll be staying in a campsite, actually not that one that we've just passed back in near Stonethwaite. Chapel Farm campsite I think it is, for one of the nights. Yes, a multi-day hike with Nelson, huh? Carrying everything we need, tents, camping stuff. Should be good. So there are some unbelievable rapids down here. Waterfalls, little waterfalls, and plunge pools if you're into that kind of thing. What have you seen, dog? What have you seen? Come on, let's go down here first. Let's go and have a look at these little pools. Wow. Incredible. Come on. Let's go and have a look down here. If I was that way inclined, I would be straight in there. Lord Nelson wants to play with the sheep, don't you? Well, you can't. So, in a month I will be crossing this bridge again, and I will have come from down there and across the bridge there. So that's 4 weeks away. This way, dog. Could have sworn there used to be a gate here, but it appears not. Sure it was here. Am I going mad? No, not that way. This way, dog, come on. So, this is actually the Cumbria Way, which we are going to be on for about 5 minutes, if that. We'll turn off it in a minute and go up there. So this is the Cumbria Way, going down that way. We're not going down there, we're going up there, over there. We're going back down there in a few weeks. So the last time I came through this section, through these ferns on this path, they're about 10 foot tall. But I don't think there will be this time, touch wood. It's because we've not had that much rain, not that the lakes takes any notice of what the rest of the weather's doing. It has its own thoughts on the weather. Yeah, okay. Down here. It's quite moist though. There, up there, Nels. There it is. So, my feet are going to get very wet today because I'm wearing trail runners, non-Gore-Tex trail runners, which means they'll dry. Yeah, they get soaked, but they dry quicker. They dry a lot quicker than their Gore-Tex counterparts. So, but I'm quite new to trail runners. You can feel more on the bottom of your feet, so they're a bit more taxing that way. But they are light as a feather, which I'm enjoying. Light as a feather. Okay, so there's a river crossing as well at the end of this walk, so there's no point trying to keep them dry, because I'm going to get drenched later on regardless. Yeah, so when I say river crossing, I mean I'm going to have to wade through a river. It's the only way to get across. Well, there are other ways, but with a big detour. Come, and the river crossing is right next to where my car is parked. So waiting for me at the car shall be a dry pair of shoes. Trainers. Bit soggy. Let's get through it though. Let's get through it. Okay, so I'm just getting over the fence. It's getting hot. Thought it was going to be about 19 degrees today, but it feels hotter than that. And I can tell I've not been out for a couple of months properly. Oh, shattered. Anyway, so I've just scrambled up that path, fern path there, And I've now reached the fun bit of Eagle Crag. This is the bit where you don't want to slip, otherwise you'll just die. Come on, let's go. Come on, up here. Down here, up here, up there. Not too far to go really, it's just up here, come on, so I can have a cup of tea. Stop getting under my feet. So, just scrambled up this. Probably the trickiest bit actually. It was okay. Even for a guy with dodgy knees like me. This way. Whoa, that was a bad balance there. The balance is terrible these days. So it's just, you just got to take time on this section. It's fun, but it's exposed, and if you slip, you could be in trouble. A lot of trouble. But there's firm ground and no scree, handholds. It's just one of those take time areas, and it's fun. Touch wood. A lot of grunting. There's a lot of sweat though, and it's not like me. It goes to show how un-mountain fit I am at the moment. Langstrath Valley. So yeah, in a month I'll be walking on that path down there, across there, all the way down there. I'll be crossing down there and nosing all the way over there to Stonethwaite. Okay, go. Come on. Let's go. Let's carry on. Yeah. Woo. So, this is what you're rewarded with. These kind of views. But those kinds of drops. Now that is a long way down. That is a good 1,000 feet down to the bottom of that at least. There's places like this that look like you come to a dead end, but you haven't. No, you just have to double back on yourself and go up there. I've actually gone past it. The double back bit is over here. Come back. So you just got to look out for the switchbacks. See, the switchback goes up here. Yes. And the heather's coming out into full force now. Lovely. Beautiful. Look at this place. Come up here in August if you can. Absolutely delightful. Okay. Come on. Keep going. Whew. Oh. So we are getting quite close to the summit now. Obviously my enthusiasm has increased since we got to this section, because it is a lot of fun. Speaking on behalf of the folks with dodgy knees, that little scrambly section back there is a little bit, a bit scary. If you've got knees, fragile knees, no, this way. But it's doable. Go on, okay, now another switch back here. Up here, dog. Go on, you're going for it. Go on. Another switch back along the terrace. Through the heather. as much as the man's balance tried to prevent it. The man and his dog eventually reach the summit of Eagle Crag. The man and his dog walk to the ledge. A whole array of fells all spread out across the horizon. Turning south again, Eagle Crag's parent fell, Sergeant's Crag, comes into view. A short 10 to 15 minute bimble, and the man and his dog reach the summit of Sergeant's Crag. The man points out the route ahead of him, and the next fells of Ulscarf and Great Crag come into view over yonder. The man and his dog traverse the edge of the fell on tuffety yellow grass, and the thickening cloud begins to gnaw away at the sun. Welcome. It's the part of the video that has audio, proper audio. So I've just been filming the first half of this walk, and I've got absolutely no idea how much of it has got sound, proper sound, because my receiver, I just noticed, wasn't working properly, and it was giving off a very loud, horrendous noise on the audio when I checked the footage. So all that footage that I've just shot is unusable, except for the visuals. So I do apologise for this, but you know, I'll do something creative potentially and put some strange, weird, creepy overdub over the top of it and you know, pass it off as art. Carry on. So not too far from the summit of Ullscarf now, it's just up there, but I have forgotten how hard this walk is. Here we go. So, finally, at the summit of Ullscarf. Go on, stop, put your paws on it, Nelson. Come on, boy. Go on. Bagged, that'll do. That will do, boy. Come on, let's get down and let's do a little 360 and then find some shelter. So, back around. Seeing the Helvellyn massive, all the way around Fairfield, Windermere in the distance, panning round. There's High Raise there. There's the big, the big ones over there. Glaramara, blah blah blah, Black Star, and all the way around Skidder. There, central screen. Okay, come on. It's a bit windy up here. Let's find some shelter. Sit down and I'll eat some chocolate because I've got no energy at all. Come on, let's go, let's find some. Farewell, Ullscarf. Behave. Scared them off. No manners. Keep going, boy. Yeah. Come on, we're descending now. Glad we are descending as well. It's pretty chilly. My hands are freezing. I should have brought my gloves. So just come down from there, Ullscarf. We're heading down towards Great Crag, which I can see in front of me, which will be the 4th fell of 6. And I've just had to keep plodding along today because it's cold and the dog's wet and he's cold, aren't you? You're cold, so I can't really hang around and have breaks as much as I'd like to sit around, maybe take in the views, but just gonna get this one in the bag out of the way. Although it has to be said, this landscape that I am now entering down here is a giant quagmire. It's a giant bog, this, and I have been so it's a couple of years since I last did this exact walk, and I did go in a bog up to my nut bag. Yeah, so that can happen, so I'll keep the dog on a lead just in case he disappears in the swamp. So let's get through this. We're kind of coming out of the cold wind now, thankfully, dog, which is rather welcome. Come on, get off. Come on. So, yeah, thoroughly enjoying the walk, even with my lack of fitness. Go on. So, we're coming down into the bog now. Doesn't look too bad. We haven't had much rain this year, so even though there's water on the ground elsewhere, there's not loads of it. you know, my feet don't feel all that drenched, even though I've got no Gore-Tex. They're alright. Right, well, whilst I'll probably fall in a bog now, obviously. Yeah, now that I've said that. Oh, squelch, squelch, squelch. Oh, you hear that? Can you hear that? So, okay, this is the good part. It does get worse. Come on, boy. Come on. So this is the landscape we're going to walk through now, and it is a proper bog. This, I am absolutely. I've been in it up to my ankles. So this is where you're happy you don't have Gore-Tex, because your trail runners just fill up with water, and the water stays in there. So not with these. You just got to embrace the cold water on your feet. It is nice. It's nice. I've got no problem with it. It's nice. That's where we were earlier. Over there is Eagle Crag. Right there. So remember, it's over there somewhere, over there, where I fell into the swamp, the bog, a couple of years ago, up to my waist practically. I'll never forget it. I had to pull myself out. See, this is the problem we have. So I am up to my ankles now. Yeah, oh, wow. Above my ankles. You're climbing up my leg. So the dog's trying to climb up my leg, because I am literally in it up to my ankles here. There's no way. It's like a river running through this valley area. It's just got, it's like a lake with a bog over the top of it. Whoa. Oh! I wasn't really doing alright then. It's just, I've rolled my ankle quite a few times today, because maybe it's because I'm new to trail runners. I don't know. My ankles aren't that strong, probably, because obviously your ankles do get stronger if you're not wearing supported boots. Do. It's a tough walk, this, in terms of terrain. There's just, paths are non-existent in most places around in this area. Don't need to do the Cape Wrath Trail after this. Joking, I do need to do it. So that's Dock Tarn down there, I think. You can probably see just a slither of the top of the tarn, which looks very low, unlike this swamp. Okay, let's keep going. Let's just get down this bit here. And then I think we're over the worst of it. I think, if I was recommending this to friends who wanted to do these 3 fells, Eagle Crag, Sergeant Crag and Ulscarf, I would do it as follows. I would approach Eagle Crag like I did, follow me basically, then go do Sergeant Crag the same as me, obviously, then make your way gingerly around that path to Ulscarf, top out on all scarf, and instead of carrying on like I have, double back and go back on yourself until you hit that coast to coast path, and then just go down into the Langstrath Valley from there. That would be my recommendation. So, whoever did the weather report today at the Met Office for today needs sacking. Oh. Yeah, the water lines, you can't tell, but it's a lot lower than normal. Beautiful though, beautiful. Not far now from Great Crag. Oh, it's a bit boggy, isn't it, dog? Go on, let's get up, let's get up. It's all scarf in the distance. There it was. Just around here. Oh my god. Skidder's not in the cloud. Quick. Take a picture. Quick. No one will believe me. Anyway. Just up here. There is Great Crag. Okay, let's get up there. Close to it anyway. Close-ish. You can go on it, Nelson. It's your bagging, not me. Woo! Look at that, Nels. 360. Skidder. Blah blah blah. That's where we're going. These fells in front. So 360 from where. Here, those fells are where we're heading next in front of us. Looking back behind us though. So where have we been? Yeah, I love it around here, it's great. But we won't hang around because Nelson's cold. Should we go, Nels? Let's get over to Grange Fell now. Brundfell in particular. Can I get off that way? No, this way, dog. This way. There is Grange Fell. Next. There, over here. Go on, down there. Over here. Come on. Come on, boy. Go on, boy. Go on, boy. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Go on, that's it. Good boy. Good boy. You're a genius. You're a genius. Come on. Straight across. But watch our footing. Go up there, just there, that is the summit of Brundfell. Let's get up there. Go, this way. This way. Oh, this way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. All right. Good boy. Here we go. Brundfell, or Grangefell, it's part of Grangefell, and that's the summit right there behind me. Oh, that's it. It's five for us, Nelson. So need to head off kind of in that direction. One more to go. We'll take our time with it. Castle Crag. It's worth it. Okay? Come on, let's go. Let's go, boy. Oh, we need to make our way down here somehow. Through all this shit. Nice shit. Very pretty. Okay. I'll need my hiking poles for this, I think, so I don't disappear down a hole. Chaos. Madness, dog. Madness, eh? Madness. So that ahead is King's How. And you can either do Brunfell or King's How. It's one of the Wainwrights, apparently. I've done both, so. Nelson's done one. He doesn't need to do this one. Another time, maybe. Another one of my absolute favourite parts of the walk, this forested staircase running up the side of King's How. It's one of the lovely areas of the Lake District. Highly recommended. Are you going? Come on, dog. Nelson is going to sleep for about 3 days. Aren't you, dog? You're going to sleep for about 3 days after this. Finally, our last target, Castle Crag, disappearing behind the tree. So I just dropped my Osmo Pocket 3. Is it, or is it 4? This 3, I think. But it's all right, I think. the case. I was just putting it back in its case and the dog knocked it out of my hand, and it landed half in its case. It landed in the stream on the rocks. But I think it's okay. I think I've got away with it. Just up there behind me, there is Castle Crag. So I'm just making my way up to it now, gingerly, very gingerly. So I'm quite stiff now and achy. And so is somebody else I could mention. Can't muster up this last bit of energy. Get up here. Come on. Nice. Okay, just this last bit to the actual summit. That's the summit there. So that's it, Doug. 6 Wainwright Fells, 6th of the day. So we're done, and now it's time to go back to the car, I think. Exhausted. So we are on the Cumbria way again, aren't we? time a little longer, 10 minutes maybe. And, we have to veer off then and have our little river crossing. Should be interesting to see how well Nelson does with that and how deep the water is. I'll probably have to carry him, obviously.
One man and his dog is an idiom which paints a picture of an event where only a single spectator and his pet bothered to show up. But show up they did, and completed a Stonethwaite Medley after successfully crossing the river.
Finally got back to the car. Oh, I'm shattered. So Nelson shattered too. But that's it. That's the end of my 16-mile walk. I won't be doing it again, so you know, I hope most of the footage turns out with some sort of sound. If not, I'll bodge something together, obviously. So that's it. Time to get in this car now and go home.